Shalom, shalom. Brother Yair Bonyanyam, Hebrew Israelite, come with a quick lesson. I pray it's edifying to the flock. But as always, before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah Kodash. Double honors the apostles, elders, great millstone, who teach in that 100% truth. Salutations to Akim the Akwath, learning well through the apostles, elders, great millstone, and brothers that come in the same spirit. And shalom to the speckled birds scattered to the four corners of the earth, who would descend from the sea line to Israel, but look like the other nations. Shalom to you all. Again, this is a quick lesson. I saw that Elder Yashawamba posted this video, and when I saw it, I laughed, but some scriptures came in my mind, and just wanted to, do a quick lesson in it, kind of land back, and again, I pray it's edifying to the flock.
I sentenced to 11 years plus 3 years for the gun. Count 8, the having a weapon while under disability. I sentenced you to 36 months. Counts 9 and 10, there are no sentences because they merged with count 5. Count 11, the disrupting public service, a felony 4th degree, I sentenced you to 12 months. The gun specifications on counts 1, 5.
Is it 43 and a half years?
I don't think there's any half. 43 straight, right?
Bullshit, man. Woo, get out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Bullshit, man. Fucking bullshit, man. Bullshit.
So you see from the video, Jake be thinking he could be out here living his best life in captivity underneath Esau, Edom, these Edomites. You see he had that kufi on, so he know he's into Islam, which he's going off. Because more, I would say this, if he's an Israelite and he's in Islam, he's going off. Point blank, period. So that's strike one against you. Now you out here doing wickedness, trying to be in that gangster mindset. I'm a thug and all that bullshit. Strike two against you. You need to come back to your God in power, in sincerity and in truth, instead of living that lifestyle. But look what happened to you now. You're underneath these devils' rule, and what do they give you? They give you their what's we call it? They give you their sentence because you was living that lifestyle. But it's your own damn fault. I guess you thought that kufi and calling on Allah was going to save you. And look at you now. You got 43 and a half years in prison. Your life is finished. But let that be a reminder. Let that be a reminder to you Jakes and Eves out here thinking you can do whatever you want without any consequences. Thinking you could be a gangster, living that street life. What you put in this life is what you get. All right? Scriptures tell you this. Yahweh Bahashem Yahshua's words tell you what will happen if you're doing things that's not pleasing to him. If you're going off from what the scriptures tell you how you're supposed to live your life in righteousness. Okay? not wickedness. So that Jake found out real quick. When they gave him that sentence, look how he acted. He crying. Talking about this is bullshit, man. Crying. Probably gonna cry, Mama. Mama, help me. Mama can't save you. You in there now. Should have thought about that before. Again, let this be a reminder. What not to do. Well, Dave Chappelle back on his show, yeah, that skit, those skits. Oh, when keeping it real goes wrong. Hey, he was trying to keep it real, and look what happened to him. 43 and a half years. But enough of me, somewhat rambling. Let me get to the scriptures. This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. And I read verse 8. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So that man was sowing wickedness. He's reaping that now. That's what he reaps. Verse 8 goes into it more. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall the Spirit reap life everlasting. So he was sowing to his flesh because he was living by the flesh. It says you reap corruption because he was doing a lot of corrupt stuff. He had to do something pretty bad to get 43 and a half years because the judge was reading different counts of the things he did. And when it all added up, 43 and a half years. So he was reaping to his flesh instead of reaping to his spirit, because the scripture, verse 8 tells you what? But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. So you see, he wasn't doing right by Yahweh Bahashim Yahshai's eyes. And that's what a lot of Jakes and Eves be doing out here. They lived according to their flesh. And that's what get him caught up. And he got caught up being wicked. Let's get another scripture. This is Colossians chapter 3, verse 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons. So, scripture just told you, you do wrong, you shall receive for the wrong which you do. And that's what he was doing. He was doing wrong, and he received what was coming to him. You can't keep doing wicked things out here and think you're gonna prosper. Eventually, it will catch up with you. Because it's the will of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua. These scriptures tell you this. And it said what? And there's no respect of persons. Because Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua has no respect of persons. It doesn't matter if you're young or old. You're going to get it. You're going to get what's coming to you if you're doing things that's not according to his will. The righteous things according to his will. You will get it. Let's get another scripture. This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach chapter 15, verse 17. And it reads, before man is life and death, and whether he liketh shall be given him. So, if you like death, that's what you're going to receive. If you like life, that's what you're going to receive. If you're doing things that's going to, because this goes back with us, with the other two scriptures I brought out. If you are seeking death and that's all you put out there in the world, that's what you're going to receive. So if you like life, if you're doing it, if you're because that liking life goes back to the scriptures of doing what the scriptures tell you to do. That's how you receive life everlasting. By doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by studying, by reading, by coming out of the wicked mindset that you received in Babylon the Great and other parts of the earth, coming back to your God in power, coming back to your heritage, doing the things you're supposed to be doing, like that the scriptures tell you to do. It's like it. Doing the things that the scriptures tell you to do. That's how you receive life everlasting. That's how you gain more life on this earth. You do the things pleasing to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not the things that displeases him. You do the things displeasing him. Hey, that's what happens. That'll be your end result. What that Jake is going through. That's his end result of doing wickedness. And again, look, he had a kufi on, so he was in Islam. You're committing spiritual idolatry by being in that nonsense. So there you go. That's why I said I'll strike one against him. And that was a big strike against him. Got one more scripture I want to bring out. Let's see. I won't make this too long. This is Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, the last verse, verse 35. And it reads, "The wise shall inherit glory, but shame shall be the promotion of fools." See? He was a fool because he did foolish things. It said, shame shall be the promotion of fools. So, hey, put a big hat on him. He's a big fool because he got 43 and a half years in prison for doing foolish things. But when you do, when you're a wise man or woman, what happens? You're going to inherit glory, as the scripture brought out. You will inherit glory. And that's what we're trying to do. From the apostles and elders down to brothers like myself, we're trying to inherit glory. The glory of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. We're trying to make it to the kingdom of heaven. Lord willing, we're of the elect. Because we don't know. But we're trying to do what we need to do. Because this is the only way. We're trying to walk in it. We don't take that broad and spacious path. Take that narrow path. Because that's the way to salvation. So we're trying to be wise to inherit that glory. That gentleman was a fool, and he got the promotions of a fool. So let that be a reminder to you. Keep going after the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Keep striving, keep pushing. Don't fall in his lot, because you see what that can get you. I pray that was edifying to the flock. That's all I had. I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Hakwadash. Again, double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the speckled birds scattered to the four corners of the earth, who descend from the sea line of Israel, but look like other nations. Shalom to all. Till next time. Shalom.